Hey there, CCG Collector here. Wyvern styled playmat there, which means we must be opening not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, but 6 booster packs of Wyvern Kingdom. So here we go. This first pack has a Celestial in it, has Chenlong, Dragonel, and High Winds. Oof, all face-up flying dragons are killed. Brutal. So just for those of you not familiar with the game, this right here is the gold cost. You have a finite amount of gold in the game. Both players start with 25 gold coins. You can gain some sometimes, but most of the time you only pay it out, and when you're done, you're done. So 4 is an extremely high cost. And, well, this is an extremely good card, I guess. So, there it is. And then we've got the rest of the commons in this pack. And there we go. Next pack. This one starts off with Mokali and Bembe. That's right, I can start to recognize the pictures now. Griffin, Python, and Behemoth. Okay, and I told you about high gold costs. Well, now we're going to talk about high strengths. Strength 7 is a high strength. Okay, in this game, there are a couple of dragons with strength 0, some with strength 1. It seems like 3 is about the mid-range. 4 is when you start to have a big dragon. 5 is when you have a really big dragon. 6 is when you have a really, really big dragon. Well, this is strength 7, so that's why it's the rare. That is a massive card. And the thing about costs, too, I had said you had 25 gold pieces throughout the game. Well, to summon a dragon, you have to pay any gold indicated up here, but you also have to pay gold equal to its strength. So this thing is going to cost about a third of your gold. Your starting gold, 25, this is 7, a third of 21, but it's close. About a third of your starting gold just to put this guy in place. So you'd better hope he stays alive. That said, there's not a lot that can kill him. Wyvern, Coral Reef, Cave, Golden Apples, and Tsunami. Now, I actually got the chance to play this game very recently, just the other day, actually. Let's see, this past weekend. Not for you guys, but for me. And I had a lot of fun with it. I had a blast. So the way I played it... Oh, Leviathan, here's another big one. Vitra. I'm going to leave it there. And Osiris. And Turn the Tables. I'm pretty sure I pulled that fairly recently, but that's okay. Uncommons, rare. So the way I did it was I put together a cube, so to speak. It wasn't a true cube, you think a Magic cube, you think a Star Wars cube, you think, well, a cube. It's put together in a way to encourage particular strategies or to encourage certain deck types or something like that, to give all players a good, fun experience without having that, what do they call it? Well, the junky common cards that most people aren't going to use in a deck. High Winds. Well, I mean, there's another High Winds. I'm going to... Little aside here. I've never, ever, ever been impressed with the card distribution in Wyvern packs. It kind of works out in the end. Like, I opened... I'm not going to say that because that might be spoilers if the videos haven't been posted yet. But, yeah, it's not great, is what I'm saying. But I put together a cube, and the way I planned that cube, the way I designed that cube, if you want to call it a design, is that I took all the cards in Kingdom, this is Wyvern Kingdom, with the reasoning that it is a base set, essentially, being reprints of Premier, Limited, and Phoenix, and I figured it has the updated, corrected text as it needs. Lindworm, Mokali and Bembe. See what I mean? Chimera and Vishnu. I talk about how these gold costs are so high. It seems everyone, and yeah, has 4 gold costs now, so whatever. But it corrected the text, or clarified the text on a lot of cards, and then I figured if it only pulled 40 of the 90 cards in the Phoenix expansion set, then it probably had a good idea. The designers probably had a good idea of which were good cards, which added to gameplay, which didn't. So, with all that in mind, I threw together a cube intended for drafting. And for each rare card, I put one copy in, roughly. I mean, there's a little bit more than this to it, but for each rare, I put one in. For each uncommon, I put 2 in. For each common, I put 3 in. Essentially, is how I split it up. Dragon Bones, okay. And the result is, if you just take random cards and you make booster packs with, say, 4 dragons and 3 treasures and 7 actions and 2 terrains, you know, if you do all of that, then what happens is you get a pretty decent rarity distribution in the packs. You know, maybe you get a pack with 3 rares in it, 4 rares in it. Well, that's great. You get one, your opponent gets one. Or if those aren't even the best cards, then you don't need to worry about it. But that's what me and my friend did. We drafted through that, we played it, and we learned quite a bit and had quite a bit of fun. So if you stick around for more booster opening videos, you might hear more of how to play and what this is all about. But for now, I'm done with the packs I had intended to open, so thank you all for watching. I'm the CCG Collector, and I'll see you next time.